What if I told you that the reason you struggle to be yourself isn't because you are unsure of who you are, but because you've been taught to trade authenticity for acceptance? From changing how you speak, to downplaying your ideas, to living up expectations that were never yours. Most of us have learned to blend in just to belong. We've built versions of ourselves that look perfect on the outside, but feel so exhausting inside. And it's not because we are fake, it's because the world rewards performance more than honesty. But being yourself is not rebellion, it's not about being loud. It's freedom, and it's about being real. It's choosing peace over perfection, alignment over approval, and purpose over pretending. This episode, I am breaking down what it truly means to be yourself, how to reconnect with who you are underneath the noise, and why that version of you is actually the one that changes everything. If you're new here, I'm Chidera Suzanne, and this is the Evolution Journal podcast. Every week, we dive into honest, thought-provoking conversations and solo episodes designed to help you grow, think deeper, and evolve into the person you want to be. If that sounds like your vibe, hit the subscribe button, like this video, get comfortable, and let's get into it. Now, I'm going to be explaining how hard being yourself is. Let's be honest, being yourself is hard. It sounds freeing, but in practice, it's very uncomfortable, it's messy, and sometimes even lonely. And that's because we live in a world that rewards imitation over being your original self. We scroll through social media and unconsciously compare what we wear, how we talk, and how we live. Every post, every trend, every perfect life slowly tells us that we are not enough. We start adjusting, and that's not because we are fake, but because we are afraid. Afraid of being misunderstood, afraid of standing out, afraid that we show people the real us and they may not like it. And honestly, that fear makes sense because being yourself means being seen, and being seen means being vulnerable. Most times, it's easier to play a role, it's easier to perform, it's easier to be comfortable and to fit in the version of yourself that others are comfortable with, instead of being yourself that feels true to you. But let me blow your bubble. That comfort costs you peace. Now let me ask you this. Have you ever caught yourself pretending to be okay just to keep the peace, even when your heart feels heavy? And yes, that's how we lose ourselves. One small compromise every single time. Let me take, for example, myself. I used to be this person. You offend me, I would not tell you, just to keep the peace. Because I have this mindset that to be at peace with all men, with everybody, when something happens, I just try to overlook it, not communicate it, bottle it up, let it just slide. And then I just realized that this was destroying my mental health. And I had that discussion with my mom. Then she said, when somebody offends you, to get it out of your mind, you need to speak up. And then I just realized that I was compromising myself the whole time. I was letting other people take away from me. I was letting them hurt me. I was letting them make me bitter. And it's not my fault that I was like that. I'm the first child of 4 children, and I was taught to overlook the whole time. Every single thing, they would always say, Chidera, overlook. They are your younger ones. I grew with that mindset that there was no reason for me to voice out, or simply because my opinions were not necessary. Even the people that came into my life as friends, as partners, it wasn't going to work because I wasn't communicating my pain, my fear, or my hurt. But now, I know. And that's compromising every single time. That's a compromise. Trying to deprive myself just to make other people feel comfortable, when my true self is saying, you need to speak up. you feel offended, you are not fine, why not say it out? But then I just lock it in. Try to deceive myself that I'm being myself. Well, that's not myself. Being myself is not going to make me or put me in a state of unrest. Bottling every single thing that happened to me was not being myself. Being myself is not going to cost me my peace. And that's how I knew that actually being myself means I need to voice out, because my opinions matter. Do you know the funniest part of it? The funniest part of it is that everybody could tell me how they were feeling. Every other person will walk up to me and say, Chidera, this is what you did that I did not like. I really want to speak up, but because maybe I don't want the next person to feel bad, or because I feel my opinions are irrelevant. And that was what was making me to put myself in that bottle. I was allowing them to control me emotionally instead of me to speak out, and then the person will continue doing it, and the person would know that you are offended but would continue it because you are not speaking up. And then I had to start saying, even if I am not at that point yet where I really voice out, because I believe in peace, if it's really necessary and pressing, I would speak out, or I will speak out, because I matter too. And that's what being myself is all about. It's saying things when they hurt me. It's doing things that would benefit me. It's recognizing who I am, that I am unique, I am original, I am authentic. As unique as every other person in the world, I am not supposed to be downgraded, and my emotions are not supposed to be downgraded. You got me? Now let's go over to the next chapter of this journal, and that's about why it's hard to be yourself. Now, one big question is, why is it hard to be yourself? The quick answer to that is because we've been trained from childhood to look outside instead of inside, to look at the outward instead of the inward. We were told what to do, how to act, and who to impress. We learned early that acceptance comes with conditions. Be quieter, don't be too emotional, fit in, act like everyone else. So we grew up performing without even realizing it. And over time, we built versions of ourselves that pleased everyone except us. That's exactly why authenticity feels scary. It's not just about expressing yourself, it's about unlearning the many years of conditioning. It's about taking the courage to say, I am done being the person the world has told me to be. And let me be honest with you, when you start being yourself, nobody will clap for you. Because some people liked and preferred the version of you that stayed quiet, or others preferred the version of you that never had boundaries. But here is what I need you to remember. You weren't created to be recognized by everyone. You weren't created to be understood by everyone. You were created to be whole. Now think about this. How many parts of you have you deemed just to be liked? How many parts of yourself have you turned off your light or reduced your light just to be liked by people, or just to stay liked by people? And what would happen if you stopped apologizing for who you truly are? What could be the worst that could happen? The next chapter of this journal is what being yourself is truly. It does not mean being loud or different or being rebellious just for the sake of it. It's about being aligned with your truth, with your values, and with your purpose. It means living in a way that feels honest to your soul, even if it doesn't look impressive to others. Being yourself is in choosing peace over performance, integrity over popularity, and truth over trends. And the truth is that being yourself doesn't mean you always be right. It doesn't mean you always get it right. You're like every other person that has flaws. Don't expect yourself to be perfect 100% every single time. It is showing up real, not perfect. It's choosing self-awareness over self-judgment. And it's learning to say I am enough even if and even when I am growing. And that's a sign that you're evolving and that you're growing and that you're not being fake. Here's something I need you to think about. Who are you when no one is watching? When you don't have to impress, explain yourself, or defend yourself? Who are you when you don't have to do any of those things? That version of you is exactly the one that deserves to breathe. Now, after all is said, how exactly do you be yourself when the world constantly tells you who to be? Now, the first thing to consider when trying to be yourself is to start by knowing yourself. Spend time alone with yourself. Start by knowing what makes you uncomfortable, the spaces that you feel better in, the ones that make you feel irritated, disgusted, or comfortable or uncomfortable, the ones that you prefer, what you like and what you dislike. Start by knowing how you feel about things, how you feel about the world, your favorite food, if you don't know that yet, how you really see things. Start by knowing, just tiny things. Ask yourself questions that make you uncomfortable. What do I need? What do I want? What drains me most? What are my dislikes? What makes me uncomfortable? What drains me? What gives me life? Questions like that would help you to discover yourself and know yourself better. The point is, the more you know yourself, the less the world can convince you that you are not enough. Now 2, accept your uniqueness. Stop apologizing for your differences. Your color, your hair texture, your voice, your pace, they all have purpose. You were not created the way you are by mistake. So own it. Now come to think of it, you are not meant to be copied. That's why you're unique. And that's why you have those differences. Now the third one is for you to protect your energy. You cannot be authentic. You cannot be yourself in spaces that force you to shrink, that force you to sulk. You cannot be authentic in those spaces. Learn to say no without guilt. You owe people honesty. You don't owe them access. Now the fourth is practice showing up real. Genuineness is built one choice at a time. It's not about being unfiltered. It's about being intentional. Most importantly, give yourself grace. Ask yourself the way you are treating yourself. If you were to treat somebody like that, would that person be happy? You are supposed to treat yourself with grace. Please, pity yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Trying to be yourself is a long process. It takes a lot of practice. So you need to take baby steps. You need to accept the level at which you are in and try to give yourself grace. Take little steps. Those steps might not feel like you are making any steps at all or you're making any step at all, but gradually they start to shape you into what you would see in the future. Just make sure you're taking those efforts and those steps consciously. Give yourself grace and time to grow, to evolve, and to learn. Don't be too hard on yourself and don't mount any pressure on yourself. Remember, it's a slow and steady process. You learn every single time you make a mistake or you encounter something or you have experiences, that forms the lesson. One thing is sure, that you will not always get it right, but honestly, every time you choose yourself, every time you choose being original over pretending, you grow stronger. Let me leave you with this interesting and fantastic thought. Imagine the peace you would feel if you stopped needing to perform. If you just allowed yourself to exist in this world as you are without apology. That's what freedom feels like. Here's what I need you to remember. I need you to remember that being yourself might be hard, but pretending is exhausting. While the other one keeps you honest, the other one keeps you silent, quiet, and at the mercy of other people. But seriously, you don't owe anybody the watered version of you. The world doesn't need another copy of you. The world needs your truth. The world needs to experience you. The world needs to experience the specialty of being you. It needs to experience what God has endowed you with. It needs to experience what impact you have to give to it. You are the only one that knows what it takes to be you. We need that truth. The world needs to see that from you. And I want to make you remember, even if you've not thought about it before, you are unique. You are unique. You are unique. You are loved. You are unique. If this episode spoke to you, kindly subscribe to the Evolution Journal podcast and sign up for our newsletter for more reflections on growth, authenticity, and purpose. And check out other links in the description box below to follow us on other social media platforms. And until next time, keep evolving, keep growing, and most importantly, keep being you.